Hey loves, this is Magda K and kisses from Thailand. So let's talk about our needs, meeting those needs in a relationship, and the syndrome of a broken bucket. So we all have our needs. You know, there's those basic needs like the need to feel loved and feel important, acknowledged and seen. And of course, such a place as a romantic relationship, it's like the best place where we can have those needs met. And we need them to be met to feel happy, healthy, fulfilled in life. Now, when you enter an intimate relationship, we kind of expect our partner to meet those needs. And I think it's okay. I think it's absolutely okay. There's so many coaches and spiritual teachers saying that, you know, having those expectations on the partner are not fine. And frankly, I don't agree, because if I'm in a relationship with someone, I want you to show up in a certain way. I want you to care about my needs. I want you to want to do whatever you can to meet them. Now, if that was the only thing we had, that would work perfectly. But there is the broken bucket syndrome, and that makes the whole thing a bit more complicated. So think about it this way. Think that every single one of your needs is a bucket, and you need to fill it up with water. And this is when you feel that that need has been satisfied and you feel satisfied in life. So, you know, each one of us has a series of buckets, and we enter relationships with buckets. Now imagine I have a bucket for my need to feel loved, and then anytime I hug someone, or I'm hanging out with my friends, or my lover kisses me, or we make love, or I play with my cat, all of those fill my bucket with water until I can feel that I'm filled and I'm happy. Now the thing is that one of these buckets, or sometimes even more, is broken. And so it's totally broken, and it doesn't matter how much water you pour inside, it's all gonna leak out. So we have these certain needs that it's almost impossible to satisfy, because there is something that you were not given or were not shown by your parents. You know, we are born with these needs. We have needs, and these needs change throughout our lives, but we have needs, and especially as a newborn, you have needs. Without them, you will not survive. And so, of course, in some way or another, your parents were not able to provide everything that you needed and desired. And so we develop these broken buckets, which means it's like a black hole. There's a bucket without the end. So you can keep pouring water in and in and in, and it's just never going to feel like it's filled. So like I said, I believe it's okay to have expectations. To me, any form of a relationship comes with commitment and responsibilities. There is this unspoken rule that we're gonna, show up for each other in a certain way. If we enter a relationship, there is an unspoken rule, because you never actually have to say it out loud, that you will love each other, that you will make love to each other. You don't have to actually sit with a person and say, okay, we're gonna be in a relationship, and I just want to make clear that in this relationship we will make love and that we will kiss each other, right? And so this concept of taking care of those basic human needs that we have, it's kind of an unspoken rule of relationships. So to me, yes, it's absolutely okay to expect that. I would not want to be with someone who doesn't care that I have a need to be seen, or who doesn't care that I have a need to be listened to. But here is what is not okay. It's putting the responsibility for filling a bucket on your partner. It's one thing having them add water to your bucket so you feel full. It's another thing when I say, you know what, it's up to you to fill my bucket. It's not my responsibility, it's yours. Because first of all, it cuts me from all of the other sources. So like I mentioned, my need to feel loved, trust me, my cat satisfies a lot of that need. My girlfriend satisfies a lot of this need. Hell, in not so healthy ways, even food or cinema, whatever other hobbies that we can have, this can also satisfy this need to feel love, not just my partner. But if I put the responsibility on him for filling out the bucket, then suddenly I'm not going to look out anywhere else to have those needs met. But more importantly, I'm setting him for a failure. Because here I have this broken bucket, right? And the fact that it's broken has nothing to do with him. And I expect him to fill it up. I expect him to do the job that's not possible. So yes, once again, okay to expect your man or a woman to help you fill the bucket, but whether it's filled or not, this is up to me and not my partner. And so it's super, super important to recognize which of our buckets are broken. Because if they're broken, it doesn't matter what the partner will do. It will never feel enough. So think about it. Feeling loved, important, useful, worthy. Which of these needs is a broken bucket for you? Because honestly, if you keep expecting your partner to fill a broken bucket up, they're gonna fail. And you're gonna keep arguing and saying that they don't care about you, they don't love you, but basically you're giving them a task that's not possible to complete. It's your job to fix the bucket. Get a new one or get a glue and, fix it together. Your partner, it's not their job to fix your bucket. They can, like I said, help put the water in. That's what they do. But whether it can stay there or not, whether you can receive it, that's up to you. And of course, it starts with awareness. You have to know which one of your need or more is a broken bucket. And then recognize that, wow, for example, I don't feel beautiful. So my partner could be telling me compliments every day and still wouldn't get to me. I have to recognize that. And when that happens, one of the ways that you can work with this is if this is really something difficult for you. And it takes a bit of an effort, but anytime your partner or anyone else in any way gives you, meets this need. So again, if my need is that I want to feel beautiful and I don't, and my partner says you're beautiful and I don't really believe that, well, I want to kind of force myself to notice that he said that, and then write this down on a piece of paper and put it in a jar and collect it. So have a jar, like the magical jar, where you put every single thing that happens in your life that reassures that you are beautiful, that you are loved, that you are worthy, that you are desired. So write these things down and collect them in a jar. And then at any point when you start feeling like I'm not beautiful, you just you have these moments, you know what I'm talking about, when you scan everything out, it doesn't matter, oh no, I don't care because you never told me I'm beautiful, right? Because again, it's my empty bucket. So this is when you open the jar, and that's when you read through all of these little papers. That's when you get to slowly recondition your mind and slowly glue the bucket back. Because once it's glued, this is when you can start putting the water in and keeping it in to actually finally have this need met. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did like this video, like it, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and also check under this video all of the other links how we can stay connected, whether it's via Instagram or Facebook or my newsletter. And also you can learn more about me about my website on www.magdakay.com. If you're interested in working together, you can read all about the possible sessions and any other programs that I have available for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a lovely day. Mwah.